Hey, I'm John D. I'm going to do a walkthrough. I'm going to show you all about my Ferrari Replica Kit Car. It's 308 or 328. I don't know. It's built on a Fiero chassis. Got the V6 Fiero in it. This vehicle is for sale. Going to be listed on eBay. Watch to the end of the video, and I'm going to tell you about a little issue with the title and about the engine. We're going to start it and let you see all of that. But this vehicle is sold as is, the way it is. It's a project car. I've always wanted one of these, and I got this when I came across it, and it's, you know, pretty nice. It's beautiful from a little bit of a distance, but it needs lots of little detail work. I'm going to walk you around it, show you everything I know about it. It's exactly the way I bought it. I just simply don't have room to keep it because I have one car garage right now, and it's taking up the whole garage. So I'm putting it up for sale. It's an awesome deal. These body kits are super hard to find. Even without the Fiero it's sitting on, just the body kit alone is worth thousands. So hope you enjoy it. Here's the video. So all the tags, like the European tag and the custom Robin Masters Magnum tag that's on the back, comes with it. And vehicle looks great from, you know, even 10 feet up close. You start seeing all the little details that need to be finished with it. It's a super nice looking car. It's got a few extras that a lot of these kit cars don't have, like it's got some custom seats, even though they're not the original Ferrari seats. It's got a custom dash, which really sets it apart, makes it not look like a Fiero. And the door panels, these doors come off of another donor car that was a crank door shift, but it's actually, this car is wired up. You just have to put the motors and connect in it for automatic windows. These are crank. You know, it's got details like this, but this is a sticker, and these screws are through it. These are things that bother me here, and I'm sure they'll bother other people. Stuff like this, you can see the fiberglass, it needs trim, it needs that kind of thing. If it were my car, I would repaint it. Although somebody could probably bring a lot of this paint back to life. It's straight enamel paint, so it should buff up pretty good. And if you protect it with some good wax. It is the Targa top. It's been cut here. There is no top, so it has to be kept indoors, or you would have to fabricate a top for it. Here's the engine, trunk, and compartment. You take a look in there. There again, this is one of the areas of the car. This is common with kit cars. There's the custom tag. This tag was actually pretty expensive to have made, but this is the Robin Masters Robin 1 tag like was on Magnum. But like, there's not a latch here. There should be for this. Should be a latch here. There's not one, so that's one of the finished items that needs to be done. Anybody that's ever dealt in a kit car knows that these are projects. The ones that are finished, this car would be worth $25,000 if it was completely finished, but that's lots of finishing touches. You can go online and just Google 308 or 328 replica Ferrari, and you'll see some that have sold anywhere from $10,000 to $25,000, just depending on what engine they have and all of their particular details. I've looked at a lot of these over the years. I feel like this one overall has a better, the body lines are really good. It looks more like the real Ferrari than most. Of course, there's differences. It's not the real Ferrari. I call it the fun Rari. But there's a little walk around all the way around it. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you about some of the things with it that are some major downfalls. So when I purchased this car, I bought it several hours away from me. I bought it sight unseen, and I had a tow truck go get it and bring it in. Just because I knew how rare these body kits are. Like the fiberglass on this car, especially one that's this pretty, is worth a lot. But one of the biggest issues with this car is I do have a title, but you cannot register the title I have because one of the previous owners signed it over, and then that person never registered it. And you may be able to get in touch with that person. They're in Elizabethton, Tennessee. I have been able to track down an address and a phone number for them, but I haven't been able to get them to answer the phone. So you're buying this car understanding that there is no title that is registrable as is. You'll get a bill of sale from me. I got a bill of sale from the previous owner. So basically you're buying the body kit and you're getting the Fiero body donor car with it, but it has no title that's registered anyway. I believe someone could fix it. I believe that you could possibly do a mechanics lien and get it, but I'm not an expert in that, so don't take any of my legal advice there. So then there's the matter of the engine. Okay, so The person that I purchased it from did drive it. They you know, used it and drove it. But this year when he went to start it, there, for some reason, I have no idea, I'm not a mechanic, it had a split or broken plug in one of the cylinders. So now it does turn over, it does hit, it does try to start, and sometimes it actually gets running, but it's leaking air out of that cylinder. So I don't have any idea what I'm talking about, so if I just said something wrong, please forgive me, okay? I'm not a mechanic. So I'm gonna start it now and let you see the engine and see what it's doing. I'm gonna have my son hold the camera, so if it's not steady, don't blame me. This one's probably not steady either. So anyway, here we go. Okay, bring it here. All right, here's from the driver's seat. This car, look for mileage, is showing 188,000. Let's see if I can get that to 188,689 miles. I have no idea if that's accurate or not. I have no idea if any of this works, if the radio or anything else. It actually doesn't come on when I power it on, so I don't know if there's a fuse blown, but if you know, I haven't been troubleshooting this car any at all. I've spent absolutely no time on this car because I just didn't want to speak. So the car does have hidden door handles. This is the lock right here. The door release is actually right under here under the trim, which I thought was a sort of trick. You just pull up and opens. Pretty cool. This is some stuff that the previous owner gave me with the car. I actually paid him extra for it, several $100s actually, but there's all kinds of kit car magazines, Ferrari magazines. There's a whole box. There's some Ferrari colognes, 3 different kinds. There's a remote controlled Ferrari books, this and that. So all this goes with the auction along with the Robin 1 tag, which is super cool. So there it is, pretty actual. Oh, and also it comes with the Hawaiian lei and the Detroit's hat that Magnum wore all the time. So that's my 308 or 328 Ferrari Replica Kit Car, project car that's up on eBay. This is a no reserve auction. That means whatever it brings, it's sold for. You're responsible for sending somebody to pick it up. Don't expect to drive it out of here. It wouldn't even have a title anyway. But if somebody is looking for something like this, I really think this is a really great example of a start to a great project car. This thing is done. It already turns heads. If I pull it out my yard, people are stopping all the time. They're wanting to take pictures with it. They're asking about it. So I hope you enjoyed it. You know what? I love toys in life. I love just buying and selling cool things. I took pictures with the car. Now I'm going to let it go and let it be somebody else. Let somebody else finish it. If it was later in my life, if I had a bigger garage, right now I don't have a big garage yet. Plan to have one one day soon. If I had a bigger garage, then I would let this thing sit in there until I was ready to restore it, because if you go looking for these body kits, they're almost impossible to find, and this is a beautiful one. So hope you enjoyed the video, guys. I'm John D. Check out my other videos, subscribe to my channel. I've always got cool stuff like this happening, and it's fun to look at. If you're interested in how that I play for a living and like to have fun and get to travel, I've got a link below that shows you all about something I call the Time Freedom Roadmap. Time freedom is the most important thing in the world. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. See you later. Woo!